seasons UEFA Champions League in the fixtures no said or the Tuesday fixtures no do to them one yeah the odds kakra botum na dan be union na ya hwe say botum wonya kakra na wo de akwa the midweek na na efa fixtures and double to gwana I think that the probability team na maybe Galatasaray playing against Bayern Munich straightforward maybe my Bayern Munich the one ko Gala no one ko je 3 as 1 point but these are predictions I'm not a soothsayer. These are predictions so if you are listening you can also amend it and then get the best out of it and straight win for Bayern Munich. Inter Milan win over Salzburg, Manchester United win over Copenhagen, Sevilla and Arsenal over 2.5. Sevilla and Arsenal over 2.5. Lens PSV over 1.5. Real Madrid win over Braga. Napoli Union Berlin away win or draw for Napoli. And a Benfica Real Sociedad and so Benfica win or draw for me. Benfica win or draw all over 1.5. In the movement about bet 2 minutes baba. Oh, okay. These are my predictions. The meeting me be a fana also a ye answer na be friend na be. Bayern Munich win over Galatasaray. Inter Milan win over Salzburg. Manchester United win over Copenhagen. Sevilla Arsenal over 2.5. Lens PSV over 1.5. Real Madrid win over Braga. Napoli win or draw against Union Berlin. NSL Benfica win or draw all over 1.5.
Okay.
So these are the predictions. Now, selling a man Estadio Municipal de Braga. Na me no go fun sana am na bi na wo tutu mountain bi pa na go fun wa boto atum na fellas what this stadium Estadio D that is Municipal de Braga no join on Spice 91.9 FM on Facebook na brabo he and na me born na wiase no ebo no onye ni na no be pepe on level grounds but you have to make it while the sunshine utilize the nature. It is assassin on a selling that to know. Look at that. It should be a pitch no say. Mountain no tin. Na sound of no wa bokonatu and make when na musa. This is on the light note. Na me busa fu cape. Na onya we Muslims in Timoko wa na maso me ya so ni bi. Ho kra no mo me the name Ibrahim Yaro no. And fellas, my name is sister come review that. Wo du fufu na no kwa na sakaka no akoro wo ma no nkon kaka wa akoro ma no nkon na sa na yen cousin kuru we hu no kaka echa na ma me de ma sa na ma wu no twa no di twatum itini ne ode ne sani miem na e kwana abedim na oda asa nkwa ne nto no ncha na no nkwa na asa nyo nto no ti fufu na no di twatum dem na mo kwa kwati we kwam nti efa Braga onum grounds one so on the mountain na wo di twatum na wo dey stadium no and efa this stadium na fellas around the Euros of 2004 when baby and I was established the 2003 and I was established for the Euro in 2004 and then the wotumna woman the nickname that is the quarry on a local Portuguese kasenimo ebenya Pedreira yes Pedreira and on the be English no the quarry nti mountain no quarry no woman and the wotumna wo grande papa ya wo dey stadium e wona Real Madrid wo kwa kwose nti Real Madrid wo ko yutu in the but with their quality and the target of the UEFA Champions League still now you better tip on our show Facebook and you can see the venue ebo mbaba wa papa no this stadium this what then they Real Madrid won konya na won konkobo wo minti no yes how results no be no obeko na dam on already massive on the won konko the 3 as 1 point and predictions na the man now no anything against that no obey shocking obey heartbreaking and obey surprising scoreline so it is what it is now to the whole zone question of the day. Whether the Manchester United Obutu no qualified for the group men. Say John Ebonda they are in group A.
Spice Center Sports.
As it stands now in the first 6 points. Galatasaray the second 4 points. And Copenhagen were the third with 1 point. Manchester United are last with no point, 0. And interestingly for Manchester United na fellas what are the fourth position now? Selling that to the Nandi. They have scored more than Copenhagen or the third no. Man United has 5. Copenhagen was 3 but 1 point. In the club no Galatasaray no the second no was 5 same as club of Manchester United. So goals in Quebec on your problem in Family United. But what about the defense? How are they able to protect the lead or the goals no what no was channel? The question goal difference no United have considered more than any other group another club in that group. We consider 7. Copenhagen are conceded 4. Same with Galatasaray and then also Bayern Munich. The first 3 clubs in Europe 4. United don't go take while conceded 7 goals. So it is one of the problems of club of Manchester United. And in Pen Baby, Metanama can play of Casemiro in there. United the corner for the work concede no only Mubi. He really knows something about it. And the few games are Man U about without Casemiro, no, we have seen the difference. Now, no, Man U mbo match you know on commission the you defensive errors and that you that this kind of go and what consider they could have done a lot about it and win to 1 year. I'm not saying he's a bad player. The quality and class of a player and the Casemiro or NFL is a lot of players would want to emulate. But this is the state of master stands now. And it is what it is. And Sankonya whole summer and go to group of Copenhagen, Galatasaray, Bayern Munich. Then can't the Manchester United the world language at the bottom of the table. And in you can offer to consider a lot of goals with Germany against Bayern Munich. Sounds within a Fiat of Old Trafford. And Galatasaray were shown by 3 goals to 2. Even when they were scoring 2 goals, they were considering 3. You don't win with some of these attitudes. And say about 2 matches, Nefer is considered 7 goals out of it. It is a very big cause to worry. And as stands now, personally, I wouldn't want to be in the shoes of Erik ten Hag. Never. But the group of materials and on the players who keep the fellas in Konya resource, I can want some many. In Konya, most of the young hey, Andre Onana. He had to take the club in Ajax to the UEFA Champions League semi-final. Beating a lot of big clubs and road to that semi-final, including Real Madrid. What do you want to ask now at the moment? Sounds so bad to Inter Milan. Sayas no pressure you want to. Why underdogs no go for once and one more doors chance to room and okay bibia. What about Inter Milan? He had to take them to the final proper. The best club in the world in that Manchester City in a world to preventing Inter Milan from winning the UEFA Champions League, considering just a goal. He was one of the best players as far as last season UEFA Champions League no concerned. It's a call for such a goalkeeper that never fell in Kaya Banana. Who didn't see Rafael Varane at Real Madrid? One share Victor Lindelof at SL Benfica, Diogo Dalot at AC Milan. These are the players in over the Manchester United. Confirmed for one of Sofiane Amrabat and Nuanomenke. Not to talk of Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford. They have the qualities. Rasmus Hojlund and Anthony Moon. But I can one boom as a group. Let's say expert robot now why S2 qualities are they are unable to deliver. And the problems, you know, they are chronic and over and over and over, and nothing seems to be changing. Able to now come against Brentford more. Able to now come against some of these feeder clubs in the Premier League. Now, Costragan adds the 3 points. You know, you might be thinking that but you have a very long way to go. And me kind of me see them there. Me pay them money and money and quantity. Support United. Please reduce the expectation. The cyclical syndrome now what to Manchester United no, or to every big club. At the Cruiser Maker, because bigger, the expectation is that you float in the air for that long a time. United will enjoy one time, and from 2018, blah, basically, the only name they have been winning trophies. One year crowd no one EFL, no one Europa League, no one on top 4. Tom Warden Pono, yes, and been more. Tot then power the Susuka. That's the current state of team of Manchester United. And if even the probable sending in Robo to against FC Copenhagen now, fellas, for Scott McTominay, 3 goals in the last 2 matches. 3 goals in the last 2 matches. He's not even a starter. Say BBI Yukua in the middle of the park, Ozenya Casemiro and Sofiane Amrabat. But in the because of Casemiro in this situation, into the probably BBI was start from the bench. Now Scott Sofiane Amrabat
against Galatasaray, so the red card.
The red card, yes, in this situation, so you know even not be on the bench, but he has been training. They're confronting Bruno Rashford. Mason Mount on Rasmus Hojlund mo. In the Harry Maguire to my former, even believe it or not, it is expired in the face of the man in Erik ten Hag. The boy and nurse on yet, and Mumpoy and the captain somebody in Semono. You cannot do for that. Now he has become the savior. All of a sudden, John Evans Munyaj but I'm a Manchester United. They seems to be world class. That's the current state of team on the offer Manchester United. And one good news is that Sergio Reguilón so honestly had to rest before this fixture. And there is anticipation that also be Nyakonya no was start time team on the offer Manchester United. Fellas, Bayern Munich their qualification is in their own hands. Anything short of that, it will be one of the biggest upsets of the season so far. Able to Neyenya. But Galatasaray, Waba Manchester, Old Trafford, Bebe Shawan. I still see Manchester United going into Galatasaray with home grounds. I will take in walk one. Copenhagen, Baba, Old Trafford, and then Wabeji. United Besson walk second leg and was now question club of an FC Copenhagen. It is only Bayern Munich and over finish ahead of team of Manchester United. Anything short of that, it should cost the man in Eric Ten Hag his job. Anything short of United qualifying ahead of Galatasaray and FC Copenhagen, you can laugh it off.
One qualifying from the group
now, you have job. Then he's not working.
Eric Ten Hag.
You cannot qualify ahead of Galatasaray, FC Copenhagen. Come on. The mistakes all year in the first 2 games, those were the wake-up calls. The one in the awakening moment, and this is the time he should prove why he was able to take a feeder club in Ajax to the Champions League semi-final. Obekere, that is Ajax. Well, history in the UEFA Champions League, but on history, it doesn't come closer to that of Manchester United. Wabro will win in the 3 times,
Okay.
Felix, in that group, I think so far they have really disappointed. And if there is any compensation, I serve United faithful so very well to forgive Eric Ten Hag. So far, they are on a new group of materials and players. While disappointed, this is the best moment, and it should start tonight. And I still see them qualifying out of this group. It is not beyond United at all.
Okay, I Spice 91.9 FM.